Hey up, me lovely, Dimple down from Derby. Now you can see lots of different photographs, you know, but you can't see me, which is probably a blessing. Hey, anyway, I thought, no, I didn't think. No, no, not at all. Max, Mr. Stewball, you know, he said to me, "You haven't done this one, Dimple." And I thought, why does he want to know the one who wins? But, you know, that's up to him. They're a bit funny in New York, you know. They'll do anything that's a bit off the wall. Anyway, I thought I'd do this one because it's all about DIY, do it yourself, you know. And we've got a store over here, by the way, called B&Q. You know, I don't know what the B and I don't know what the Q's for, unless of course there is a big Q, which there is often on bank holidays, you know, over here. Everyone seems to queue on bank holidays at B&Q. Anyway, but it's a big DIY store, and this is a song all about going to the DIY store because you want to make something. I think that's what it's about anyway. I'm sure you might have heard it before, because it's a classic. Anyway, see what you think. Oh dear. It really is great, you know. Yeah, it's one of those sort of songs that you can never forget. Oh dear. Unless of course you're me, because I can't remember a thing, you know. I have to have all the words on the screen. Yeah, that's how I do it, you know. It's not in my head. No, no. They're there, just in front of my eyes. Well, not my eyes, my glasses, really, because if my glasses weren't there, I wouldn't see the words at all. No, they're a blur. They really are, you know. Never mind. It's something we all put up with. That spectacularly challenge. Yeah, we do. Anyway, this is a really lovely one that Zeppelin did. Yeah, I think they did it, didn't they? So I want to tell you this story, you know. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. She got in the car and she drove all the way down to B&Q. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. Yeah, she just says to the person on the shop floor, "Ooh," and he knows what she's talking about, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. Gonna get some planks of wood and some nails, you know. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure. "Excuse me, supervisor, is that what you know? Because you know sometimes words have two meanings, you know. You got that on your wall, but do you really mean that?" And then she waxes lyrical. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. Well, the shop assistant, he don't know what she's going on about. Hasn't got a clue. He looks at her blank. No, sorry, not looks at her blank. Looks at her blankly. Ah, which is even worse than looking at her blank. And he thinks, you know, what's this woman going on about? And then she just goes, "Oh, it makes me wonder." And he's still thinking, I ain't got a clue what this woman's on, but oh, you know, it really makes me wonder. Well, he's thinking, do I call the supervisor? And then she says again, "There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving." Well, he thought, spirit, white spirit, I got some white spirit in the door. But then she said, "In his thoughts I sleep, bring the smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who are stand looking." He thought, the barbecue section, that's where she's been. I've got it now. She must have had a fire with all that smoke. And then she says again, "Ooh, it makes me wonder. And he thinks, oh, I'm sure it does, love, but I ain't got a clue what you're on about. And then she repeats it as if he's like that. Oh, it really makes me wonder. It does, you know. And he's still there, like he's got the straight face, ain't got a clue, looking up to the sky, and it's whispered that soon, if we call all the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason. So he thinks, I should be listening to a sort of marching band, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forest will echo with laughter. He thinks, well, I've got a few planks of wood, and he's getting the message very slowly, you know. She's got like this long blonde hair, those sort of really long dresses, you know, all flowery, you know, as if she's a throwback from the 60s. But she does look really weird, you know. She looks absolutely unusual to him. And then she says again, if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. He thinks, we got some alarms, it's just a spring clean for the May Queen. He thinks, we got things to clear things up, yeah? Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. He thought, I'm not going home tonight. No, because I don't know what road to take. Now she's given me that warning. And then she says again, and it makes me wonder. He thought, come on, love, I haven't got much time to sit listening to you. Oh, no. He'd start to get really panicky now, because, like, none of his friends are helping him, you know. She's standing there and she goes again, your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. He thinks, do I ring now? Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? He thought, that whispering wind. Oh, dear. And so he looks around the shop. He shouts out, B&Q, alert. And this lurk came out and he said, oh, you make me wonder too, don't you? And he's thinking, I've got this woman in front of me here, I ain't got a clue what she's talking about. And I'm having to put up with all this. And I only get paid minimum wage. How am I supposed to know what people that want things come in and say? You know, she's just going on and on and on about some really weird stuff. Perhaps we ought to refer her on, you know. Send her to somewhere else, you know. Somewhere where they can give therapy, you know, therapy that really works. Because I've had a bit of a bad day, you know. I got up late, you know, and I got to work. And then this is what I've got. It just don't seem to make any sense, you know. I'm going home soon because I can't stand this lady's whittering donkey whitters. And then she started again. And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul. He thought, I don't know what she's on about. There walks a lady, we all know, who shines white light and wants to show, he thinks he's going now, this is really over the top, how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, you know, put your ear up in the air, the tune will come to you at last, when all are one and one is all, yeah. To be a rock, he thought, we got some rocks out in the garden, and not to roll. He thought, we got some wallpaper paste and we got some wallpaper rolls. She's talking my language now. I understand. I see what she wants. She wants to do a bit of decorating out in the garden. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me, you know. That's what we're here for, to serve. And then she just says, and I'm buying a stairway to heaven. He thought, she's in the right place. I'll do all the best I can. And that were it. That what happened. Hope you enjoyed the little story. See what you think.